What's up, you guys? Hey, so a little something different here, right? Well, kind of, sort of. If you guys seen my videos in the past, you kind of already know. Your boy gets braided up most of the time. Last couple months, COVID hit. Decided to stop going to the hair braider that I usually go to. Just didn't trust their cleanliness inside of their place the way they should be. So but somebody decided, they were going to be able to help me out, braided up my hair and everything like that. So boom, I feel like back to normal. I feel like I'm the dude. Of course, the air conditioner is on as always when I start filming. Me and air conditioners, we got a problem. Wish they chill out for real. Anyways, as you can see, I'm in the hotel, and it's a new day. It's day one of my trip. I'm working a stint of a 4-day trip, a turn, and then a day off, and then another 4-day trip. So in the span of 10 days, I'm working 9 of them. But I'm just trying to get as many hours as I can, and before things start really slowing down. Now, I know you guys have seen my one of my videos before. We're talking about I've been furloughed and everything like that. My airline, pretty much, they said they were going to furlough anywhere from 20 to 30% of the flight attendants. All right, now that that's out of the way, major update. So when I was recording, and I recorded this video, well, the video I just pushed to the side a little while ago, a couple of days ago, about a couple of days ago, whatever, recorded it, and I was gonna upload it today, or on Friday. It's Saturday now. So, but anyways, we're gonna upload it on Friday. And thing is, we had an update yesterday, Thursday, with what's going on. So, as you know, in my last video, I talked about furloughs and everything, and how I probably would be safe. But they were offering time off for people if they wanted to take it. So basically, here's the short deal. Okay, so they offered what we call extended voluntary time off, and it was either 3 months or 6 months. And so they offered it to every base, every flight attendant, and you bid for it. And the most senior people were the ones it went in seniority order. So some of the senior people took it, some of the junior people took it. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on if you were high enough to seniority to get as many slots as there were. They're also going to continue offering voluntary time off on a monthly basis. There's a bunch of stuff going on. Well, and there was still a possibility of people being furloughed coming October 1st. So we didn't know how this was all going to work out. Well, I believe it was probably like Monday or something like that. We heard that the pilots were able to do what they had to do in order to make sure that none of the pilots were going to be furloughed. That was great. That was, yeah, all right, great. But I was sitting there thinking, like, what about the flight attendants? Pilots got information. I know there's more flight attendants than there are pilots, but pilots get paid more than us. Then yesterday came. We got a message from our, I believe, CEO. And then, but it never did say anything. It just said, hey, we worked really hard and everything, and we've been able to limit the ability to furloughing or, getting people removed from work down by 95%. I was like, okay, well, that's 95%. So how many flight attendants are going to be in that small 5% that's left over? Well, then we got a message from our in-flight vice president. Here it is. Good evening, all. As you know, almost 30 days ago, we issued over 1,500 more notices to our flight attendants for potential involuntary furloughs effective October 1st. Since that time, we've worked tirelessly to mitigate the number of potential furloughs. I am thrilled to report, in collaboration with the union leadership, crew resources, legal, finance, and executive leadership, coupled with a tremendous support for our voluntary time off programs, we were able to find a path to 0. That's right, involuntary flight attendant furloughs. No small feat. It goes on, but so 0, none of our flight attendants are going to be furloughed, which is great, especially for those who just graduated in March from flight attendant training. So that means all those that we hired who were scared, they're like, oh, why are they going on with training if potential furloughs? Because we even thought about furloughs back in March. Come on, man. This whole COVID thing has just scared the mess and has taken down the airline industry by storm. Okay, we know some airlines they're furloughing 1,500 flight attendants here and there. Some senior people I know at one large airline, and like it's like if you have less than 10 years, it's like you might be going away. I mean, 10 years at a job and then now you have none? Crazy. I'm 10 years in. I'm in my going into my 10th year. You know, coming 2021, I will hit my 10-year anniversary. Man. Crazy. But thank goodness we have 0 furloughs at my airline. So that's a good thing. So that's the update. The rest of that video that I recorded, cutting it out, this is it. So thankful. I want to thank everybody who did take the voluntary time off, the extended voluntary time off, in order to help those who are junior to us be able to keep their jobs and not have to worry about whether or not they're going to have a paycheck coming in the next couple months. So we'll keep up with the story. We'll see what happens. And it was a happy day yesterday. And then I landed today. I'm in Columbus, Ohio. And landed today. We got in probably like 11 o'clock. And walking through the terminal and turning on my phone and get updates. And I usually get updates from YouTube channels that I follow, and there was one that follows comic book or Marvel movies and stuff like that, and it became a real sad day real quick. But I looked at it and I was like, okay, this is just a clickbait title for the video, but I'll watch it later because, you know, it has to do with a movie I really want to see in the future. But then I got another notice from USA Today, and it was like the same title. I was like, no, can't be. And if you don't know already, you should. That Chadwick Boseman, who portrayed and brought to life on the big screen Black Panther, King T'Challa, had passed away on Friday. Kind of really sad, man. It really hit me. I mean, I grew up on Black Panther. Some people, you know, were introduced to Black Panther because of the movies. But I grew up on. I grew up collecting the comic books. And you know, it's crazy because I watched pretty much every movie that Chadwick has been in, and I, you know, looked into his background and his life story and seen that he went to a HBCU like I did, and there was a professor there, Felicia Rashad, who helped him out, and I believe it's Denzel Washington actually helped pay for his way to go to an acting camp or something like that in the theater world up in New York one year, and didn't even know it. I mean, and it really, it's kind of strange, but me and him are the same age, 43. We both went to a HBCU. We both had people help us move forward in our life and everything like that, man. But I mean, it's really it's hard to see another one of our greats pass away even so soon. He did a lot, not only for the Black community on the screen and bringing such powerful people portraying as them and voices of them to us, but also off the screen. He was a powerful man. So I mean, you see, I'm a Black Panther fan for life. I mean, not just because of the movie, but way before that, man. I have comic books going back from the 80s when I was a kid. So it's gonna be hard. There's no telling what movies he would have brought into our living rooms and into our movie theaters and stuff like that that we could have watched. I mean, look at his portrayal in the movie The Five Bloods, and even in that movie, he was a strong leader to his men, to a point where they went back to get his remains to bring him back home. I mean, the man was a great man. So good news, bad news. 2020 is definitely a roller coaster of a ride, and we're not done. Not done. Still got 4 more months. Let's make a good one, but it's got to get, the lights got to start shining again instead of flickering in front of us, and it will. All right, you guys, keep your head up and do what you got to do. You know what you do. All right, I'm out. I don't know what I'm gonna do right now, but I'm gonna find something to do. All right, peace.